Huh.
Hello there. Tonight's shave, we're going to be using a Simpson Duke 2 and Best. Set it there in some water and let it soak for a bit while we talk about the rest. Katie's Bubbles Mile High Menthol. It's been a warm day. I'm ready for some menthol. And the razor that we're using tonight was a gift from Pete Bellinger Jr. This is a no date code 40s Gillette Super Speed. From my investigations, I believe this is a 49. It's what I'm calling it. But be aware that between 48 and 50, I think it was, there were no date codes on these razors, and it's debatable in certain circles what's what. So it's a 40 style Super Speed, and I'm using a Sputnik blade. I've put 2 shaves on this blade. It's a good blade. It works really well, like a lot of the Russian blades. I like it. I was excited to receive the the 40 Super Speed because I've been looking for one. Most of you guys know that I'm a kind of a lover of the Super Speeds. And one of my goals is to basically collect all of them. All the different models. I even want to try to, if I can. I know that this part of the collection I'm fixing to talk about, it won't be complete because I don't go on eBay. I don't have PayPal and all of that, and that's pretty much the only places I'm really going to be able to get a complete collection like this. But I'd really even love to collect the rockets, the British rockets, and all of that. I mean, I want as complete a collection of Super Speeds as I can get because they are my favorite vintage razor. There were so many different types of them, but they all that I have ever run across have a reputation for shaving wonderfully well. All of mine do. I've got this 40 style, got a 54, a 66, and a 67. I've got the 49, 50, 40 style that I've got here, 54 flare tip, a 66 flare tip, just a silver tip, and a 67 black handle Super Speed. And I'm looking for the blue tips and the red tips and the black tips and all of that, and I'll probably eventually run across them sooner or later. But like I said, I don't have a PayPal account, and I don't do eBay. Excuse me. I need to get a washcloth. Some of the prices on eBay right now for some of the razors is absolutely crazy. Now I know that if you watch them, you know, people are asking all kinds of stuff, all kinds of crazy money for things like red tips and stuff like that. But if you actually watch the auctions and do a completed listing search, you'll find that a lot of those guys are closing the auction, and it'll have a line to it, and they'll say best offer accepted, because people hopefully are not going to pay the kind of prices they're asking for. But I mean, you know what? If they do, and the market decides to support that, then that's the market. And that's the deal. So don't take me the wrong way. Something is worth what people are willing to pay for it, no more, no less. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying personally, I'm not paying $40 for a red tip. I'm not paying $35 for a red tip. If I can't get one for between $15 and $25, I won't be buying a red tip, or any other razor for that matter. So that's just my deal there. That's my personal price. And if the prices don't work, or I don't get lucky and find one in a thrift store or a flea market or a antique store or something like that, priced reasonably, then I won't get one. But I'm not in any way saying that people don't have the right to charge what they can get. But I have a right to walk too. I have a right to say, no, I'm not paying that price for it, you know. If the guy next coming up back behind me, if he wants to pay that price, more power to him. Not this hillbilly. Just yet. But this is a wonderful razor. This 40s style to me. It's a notch or two above in aggression to a regular flare. To my 54 at least. Well, actually, it's just a little bit above my 54, and it's a couple of notches above my black handle. But this Sputnik blade really shaves really smoothly in this razor. I don't know what other people think of this blade. I don't. Before I do a shave review of anything, I don't go online and start looking on the forums to try to see if what I'm going to say is agreeing with everybody, you know. But in my opinion, for what that's worth, it's a pretty good blade. To me, it's kind of on the lines of a Rapira or any of the similar Russian type blades. It feels a lot in this razor like an Astra SP. Those, I believe, are also Russian blades. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But blade shaves well. The weight of this razor, I don't know if it's lighter or heavier This is my flare tip. I know that it seems heavier than my black tip or my black handle, but it's got a good natural, substantial type of feel to the razor and to the weight of it and stuff like that. And it's just lovely. I'll try to show it off a little bit toward the end of the shave. I should have done that in the beginning. I showed off more than the box, more the box than anything else. But that's lovely, nice, wonderfully clean shave. But I love the menthol kick in this soap. I love the lather. It's got a wonderful, rich, creamy lather, and it's nice and slick. This razor, I don't know if it's my imagination or not, but it seems to be a bit more audible. It seems to talk a bit more than my other super speeds. Like I said, that maybe in my head, but it really sounds like it to me. I had a viewer ask me, why do I use a washcloth and clean off my face between passes? Couldn't you just lather over the lather that was left on the face? Yeah, you can do that. Some guys probably do. But I like a bit of moisture on my face before I lather. And the washcloth just helps me to get a fairly even bit of moisture on my face without slinging water all over my counter and stuff, splashing water up on my face, because my laptop sits right here in front of me. That's what I'm looking into, and the end of it sits past the little shelves I've got. It sits over the sink. I have to pull that shelf out, and it's actually pretty much sitting right over the middle of the sink. In order to splash water on my face, it would go all over my laptop and all of that stuff. So it's just easier, safer, and more convenient for me to do it like that. And I don't like a huge ton of water. I just want my face moist. So hold on a minute. $49 or $50. 40 style super speed. It's in really good shape. Yeah, it's got, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a little bit of the brass, or a little bit of the plating missing off or getting thin on the handle and stuff like that. But it doesn't hurt it at all. It's lovely, lovely. It's a lovely razor that shaves really, really well. And Pete, thank you so much. For an aftershave, Crampets Frostbite, non-alcoholic, which is fine. I prefer an alcohol aftershave, but it's not something that is the main thing that I look for. I gravitate toward an alcohol-based aftershave because I like that burn. But the biggest thing I'm looking for in an aftershave is how it makes my face feel after the shave. I feel like it moisturizes, or whether I feel like it helps my face to heal. Anything, whether I feel like it soothes. That's what I'm looking for in an aftershave. Then does it have alcohol, doesn't it? And what's the scent like? And how long it lasts and all that other stuff. That's all secondary to me to uh, the face feel and what it does for my face after a shave. That's what I look for in an aftershave. And the Cramperts is some of the best there is, in my opinion. So anyway, God bless you. Thanks for joining me in this shave. And I'll see you around the great wide world of wet shaving. Later.
Huh.